Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.
Andrew McCart, IFLTV, delighted as always to be joined by Mr. Sam Jones on this beautiful Sunday morning, the morning after an incredible fight between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. Sam Jones, your immediate reaction, please.
It's quite too immediate.
Well, well, I know it's immediate because
Options.
you said to me that you're going to watch it in the morning, so I'm guessing you watched it about an hour ago, so it's immediate for you.
No, I watched it. I got up and watched it. I changed my mind last night, Andrew. I thought something crazy is going to happen in this fight. And before I get loads of, no, I didn't think Ryan Garcia, I thought he was going to walk out the ring, never mind win. I thought he was going to literally axe kick Devin Haney straight in the bollocks. That's exactly what I thought was going to happen. I thought he was going to march up to him and just straight in his nuts. Boxing's the best sport in the world. It's the best sport in the world, and it because it gives us moments like, because people can sit on the high horse and say, "Oh, he's predicted." No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Everybody thought the same thing. Ryan Garcia's not the full kettle, and Devin Haney's going to school him. What a fight! What a fight! What a night for Ryan Garcia. I mean, he was out getting on it in New York, swinging his T-shirt around in bars, and people, he just bullied. No respect for Devin Haney. Just every time he hit him with a clean shot, never mind a left hook or a jab, it was just buzzing him to his boots. Thought Ryan Garcia was very good. I thought Devin Haney looked very brittle in the fight. I thought Devin Haney's always going to look like a sharp, look sharp, but he just looked so brittle. He just looked so brittle in that fight. And I think it obviously would have been down to the fact Ryan Garcia's got such heavy hands. But yeah, wow, it's just another wow moment for boxing, isn't it? And yeah.
Let's not forget that Ryan Garcia did weigh 3.2 pounds over the limit. He didn't have to.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people saying that, but ultimately, okay, don't fight then. Pull out the fight. Pull out the fight then. That's not down to Ryan Garcia's reason for the fight. Ryan Garcia paid his fine and the fight was happening. But if you had fears of that making a difference, which, listen, Devin Haney would have shot up in weight afterwards, after the weigh-in. Do you know what I mean? But listen, Devin Haney was professionally made the weight. Ryan Garcia, I think, said after the fight he can't physically make 140. And he paid the fine, and the fight went ahead, and Ryan Garcia won the fight. So really, Team Haney's to blame for that, because that's your decision. You have your full rights to pull out the fight. So yeah, I don't see that taking the gloss off the win, because now Ryan Garcia is effectively in the bracket of bigger than the belts.
Yeah, did you see Gervonta Davis's tweet about Devin Haney saying something along the lines, "That's what happens when you fight somebody your size or bigger than you," or something like that? Because
I don't know, but that's I love Gervonta Davis, but that's rich coming from him, because he sets rehydration clauses. I don't like any rehydration clauses. I think if you just make the weight, you can. Then that's it. That's why I'm not too keen on the IBF, because you have to I'm not into that. But Shakur Stevenson put out a classy tweet, because them two have been beefing for ages. But Shakur said, look, he's not kicking people while they're down. He could do, but he's not. Just great, isn't it? Boxing is just such a great sport. Because you get moments like that where we're all just like, oh my God. Because we all thought, didn't we? Let's be honest. Let's everyone be honest. We all thought, foregone conclusion, Devin Haney's going to just wide points decision or school him, and it's just Ryan Garcia's not. I don't know. It's. And by the way, just because Ryan Garcia won that fight doesn't mean that he's also not like a bit of a Fruit Loop, because he's not acted normal in this fight. Like, even like something you can say, oh yeah, it was all a publicity thing, but some of the things he was saying like were insane. So I don't know, Andrew. Great fight, great night, and I'm pleased I changed my mind and watched the fight.
See, I watched it this morning. I came back from Rotherham last night, so I watched it first thing this morning. I do want to get your thoughts on the scorecards. One judge had it a draw, one judge had it by 4, one judge had it by 6. I mean,
I had Ryan Garcia by 2 points.
so Ryan Garcia definitely won the fight. 'Cause I seen Dan Raphael say something online that Devin
Close.
Haney had Devin Haney
Was.
by 2.
No, I didn't see that for the life of me. I thought it was very close though. But when you get knocked down 3 times, and let's be honest, the referee saved Devin Haney numerous times in that fight. Like if you watch when Devin Haney got up to his feet, as Ryan Garcia was going in to load his left hook again, the referee got in the way again. By the way, I just want to point out, that was one of the worst refereeing displays I've seen since Joe Cortez against Ricky Hatton in the Mayweather fight. Awful, awful refereeing. Don't want to see that guy ever again. Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Talking about Ryan Garcia turning his back and then that sort of tactic he was using against Devin Haney.
Yeah, but there was lots of it. Like Devin Haney was hitting Ryan Garcia in the back of his head. He was hitting him in his kidneys. It was just. But the referee was too busy. The referee was too busy for me. So yeah, we saw a crap refereeing display and we saw a terrible judging display on the fight before. Because I watched I know we're going to come to that, but yeah, I watched the Sean McComb fight after the Ryan Garcia fight because I missed the McComb fight and I saw everyone commenting on what a robbery it was. But
well, it was a robbery, and normally I try and sit on the fence a little bit here, but after watching that, I'm like, oh my goodness, man,
downright cheating. There's not incompetent reffing. I said it on my interview there. I'm not going to mix my words there because it's just incompetent cheating. It's no, sorry, it's not incompetent. It's not incompetent. Like when people say, "Oh, yeah, the judges," it's just a bit of incompetence. No, that's cheating. Lost 2 rounds maximum.
And listen, that's
he pissed the fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say, Sam. It's a shame when you've got a fighter that goes through all that camp, all that, because we don't see that.
It's not just that,
and
Andy.
then he
It's
gets
not
into the
just
fight
that.
and gets robbed.
It's not just that. We won't talk about robberies for too long on this phone call. I know it's a sensitive one. It's a sensitive one down your neck of the woods. But Sean McComb, it's all right saying to somebody after the fight, right? Oh, Sean, well done, mate. It was a great performance, and you'll get no. Piss off. Piss off. He won the fight, and he could have changed his life. I don't even think I've ever held a conversation with Sean McComb. I've said hello, like here and there. But I think he's got a young family. A win there puts him in mandatory position to fight Teofimo Lopez, where he can change his family's life. And all the judges have done there, the rotten judges, have taken it away from him and put him in the new Who Needs Him club by cheating. Cheating. Those judges that scored those fights in the favor of Barboza never need to be judging a fight ever again. It's fucking disgusting. It really is. It's disgusting because we can't all be wrong. Do you understand? It's not like a subjective. No, it wasn't. Nothing subjective about it. Barboza lost, and he lost easy as well. He won that fight easier than he won the Sam Maxwell fight. Casey Benjamin give Sean McComb a harder fight than that. So, honestly, it makes me sick for him, to be honest with you. So
yeah, I know Sean very, very well, and I'm sick for him as well, to be perfectly honest. But I want to go back to Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. Where do both fighters go next? Rematch, or do they move on?
Well, Devin Haney's in a predicament because he doesn't have a promoter. Because, I know Eddie kind of not follows him around like he's the promoter, but Eddie's a fan of Eddie and Devin have a good relationship, and Eddie's been very loyal to Devin Haney. Even when Devin Haney's kind of finished with him a few times and gone elsewhere and come back, and he was very fortunate that he gave him the Prograis fight, which I didn't really feel he necessarily deserved at the time. But yeah, so it depends. Does Eddie Hearn do the Sandor Martin fight for Devin Haney? Ugh. Ugh. No, it's not a very sexy fight, that is, isn't it now? Devin's just been effectively mullered in that fight against, listen, he wasn't mullered. He just got bullied, didn't he? But it's just, Devin Haney's value has just really gone. And you put him against Sandor Martin. Ugh. I don't know. I don't really know what Devin does because Ryan Garcia is not going to rematch him. And if he did, it's not going to be for the belt. It's going to be up at 147. or a catch weight. So Devin would have to vacate anyway. Devin's value is the belt. So unfortunately, Devin Haney's probably going to have to fight Sandor Martin on a top rank show for a considerable amount less than what he's been earning. And he's going to have to kind of rebuild his reputation up a little bit, because that's what happens in boxing. It's snakes and ladders. So, but Ryan Garcia, the world's his oyster, isn't it? Tank rematch. He can go and fight that big Fondora like he wanted to do, whatever. It's just people will be interested in that. But Ryan Garcia is a superstar.
Let me put this to you. Did you see Henry Garcia and Eddie Hearn going at it in the corridor? And then Henry Garcia saying to Eddie Hearn, who you got? And Eddie said, Jerome Ennis. And he sort of went...
Yeah, we saw that guy moonwalk into orbit when Eddie Hearn mentioned Boots Ennis, because he was always like, fuck you, man, piece of shit, grabbing his dick, flipping, scrunching up at Eddie, and Eddie just went and mentioned Jerome Ennis, and that guy moonwalked down the corridor.
Boots is going to be a problem, I think, whether it be guys at 140.
Eddie's gonna have a job on his hands, because PBC will try and block the corridors for Jerome Ennis. Top rank, they'll try and block the Golden Boy will try and block it. So it's up to Eddie. Now, Eddie has got a job on his hands, because he's got arguably one of the best fighters in the world on his hands there, but it's getting him the right fights. It's going to cost a lot of money. And it's going to take a lot of investment.
Well, let's put that in there. Turki Al-Sheikh was over in New York. He met with Jerome Ennis, Eddie Hearn. He met with PBC. He met with Dana White as well, to be honest. So he's out there doing what he does. And if anyone can bring this PBC, Golden Boy, top rank, whatever, it can be Turki Al-Sheikh. And he's out there right now in New York. And you've seen the pictures, Sam, of him with His Excellency, with PBC guys and whatnot. So are we hopeful?
Yeah, listen, this is why I try and say, when people try and you get some of the naysayers about Saudi and Turki Al-Sheikh, but what he's doing is bringing boxing together. And listen, we would rather have the fights in Saudi Arabia than nowhere. So let's be grateful for what he's bringing right now, because Turki Al-Sheikh, face of boxing at the moment, like he's the number one guy. He's bringing all these guys that were arguing and blocking each other and sniding each other. Like, he's bringing them all together, and he's going to make the best fights in boxing. So let's be very grateful while it's here and while it's happening, because it's wonderful for boxing.
Definitely, mate. And are you in Liverpool next week?
I am. Hamza Uddin makes his debut, Andrew.
I'll see you there. Double peace sign.
Oh yeah, this. Is it going to do it? Yes. Oh, it's different this time.
I found a new one.
What about this? Is it going to do it? Oh, it's rain. Oh, Andrew, you again. Every FaceTime conversation, I'm doing some of this shit to somebody on the phone, by the way.
That's what you should do. Keep it that double.
Oh, it's double. Oh, Andrew.
That's what you should do. If you do one with, like, I shouldn't be doing this because we're competitors, but next Boxing Social, Seconds Out, whoever you do, when you're talking about a fight, I just say, listen, that guy rocks, like this, and then get all the flares and all that. And say, that was a crap fight. It's like it's raining.
To be honest with you, I like the rain. Oh, this is excellent. This is excellent.
Credit me, Sam, please. Credit me.
I'll always credit you. Every time I do that in an interview, I'll credit you.
I appreciate that, brother. Listen, Sam, thank you so much for your time as well on this Sunday morning. I know you've got a young family, and I know what I'm like. It's hard pressed sometimes.
Beautiful weather outside, Andrew. And we'll catch you in Liverpool, my friend.
It's not beautiful in Scotland, mate. So lucky you. Yes, I'll catch you in Scotland, my friend. Scotland, Liverpool.
You won't catch me there. Take care. See you in a bit.
Thank you.
Wall Street Memes Casino
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.